Hello, everybody.
Hello.
Hello. It's me, LP. Laris is here, and nope,
Laris?
no Junior Boy. Sadly, he is on vacation. All that
He's
crap.
lying. He's not on vacation. He just didn't want to show up.
No. When you're a crime fighter like that, sometimes you need a break.
True.
If I'm gonna tell Junior Boy, you're spreading defamation against the great Junior Boy.
Well, they do call me Gossip Vegetable.
Yeah. Okay, so you probably noticed something a lot different. This one is not live. I guess we need to address that before we go into anything else. So one thing you gotta understand. Also, this is just for Laris, but this is episode 17. The tier list was not episode 17. I have no clue. You see, we would have known this if my audio came in during episode 17. During the tier list, but it did not. So now it is just silence, and then Junior Boy arguing with me, even though there was nothing to argue with. So that was the final straw with my old recording software.
It wasn't just that. It was like the last couple episodes. It
Right.
started like
Right. Yeah.
15, 16.
If you've noticed, like every past episode we've streamed, there's always been one problem, whether it be it just wants to stop or everything messes up. So, but the fact that that my audio did not come into the tier list, it did not help at all. And it's kind of funny because Angel Cat did try to warn us, but I didn't listen. Listen, they had asked, where's everybody else at? And I just thought, oh, they're talking about Laris. So I explained Laris, but then I realized they couldn't hear us. But anyway, so that's basically it. Hopefully this will be just as good. And of course, we don't want to just stop with the questions. If you have a question, please ask them in the comments, and we'll get to them the very next episode. But yeah, as of now, until we can get a better streaming thing, there's going to be no more streams. Hopefully by the next few weeks. Well, actually, no, we are doing a stream next week, but that's for later in the week. There's a big...
Alright, well here's the problem. Is that going to work?
We will see, okay? I will... The tier list video sounded like an awkward viewing experience for the people watching. True, nope, I agree. And the thing is, that was one of our more popular videos.
That's the problem. It's just because of the title.
Right, yeah. Yeah, people really just love tier list.
Yeah, they love it so much that they are okay with the awkward silence and random arguing at nothing.
Right. Very interesting, for sure.
Very interesting.
Actually, how many views does the video have? Let me check. 167. That is more than the past 3 episodes of our podcast combined.
That's sad.
Kinda is.
Alright, well, maybe this one people will watch this one.
Out of nowhere, video of the year got a lot of views, and the one with Little Joe, that one got a lot of views. Because it was the one right after our animation.
That's exactly why. Make more animations.
True. But you gotta understand, people, we don't have time to do Blender, okay? Me and Laris have lives. Laris is barely active on Discord anymore. You don't know how many times I'd be like, Laris, the podcast is starting. You haven't been active since 8 o'clock this morning.
Almost every time now.
Pretty much. Anyways, the main topic of this episode, I don't even think we discussed this. I just came up with something last second. How to make a good Veggietales episode. Here's my... We are going to discuss how to make a good Veggietales episode because we spend too much time criticizing bad ones. I would agree to that.
True.
All Laris does now, it seems all you see on the VeggieLand YouTube today is nothing but violence against the Veggietales show. And I've had enough of it. So now me and Laris are going to discuss, and probably Nope too, how to make a good episode.
Yes. So, number 1.
Okay, go ahead.
Add me in it.
That's true. That's very true. We need more Laris characters. We need a Veggietales and Laris and Friends crossover. See, that's my first order of business.
Number 2.
Kill off Jimmy.
Make a Mr. Lunt and Larry Silly Song collab.
True. Yes.
Also kill Jimmy. Number 4. What's number 4?
I don't know.
Better animation.
True.
Number 5. Better writing.
But can you be more specific? This is where I come in.
Alright. Alright, here's what the problem with the writing. There's not enough jokes.
That's true. Yeah, that's true. And some of the jokes they have are very, very low ball humor. There's a few really good ones in the Veggietales show.
A few.
But like, I feel like a lot of the humor is just random equals funny. We're like, yeah, like the old VeggieTales was random, but like it still had context within the show, and it just wasn't like, oh, hippos are cows.
That was a joke.
Yeah. No, I know. I'm just making something up. Yeah, but yeah. In fact, let's look back to one of my favorite jokes of all time: the loggers scene from Big River Rescue. Yes, it is random. Yes, it is out of nowhere. But you know what makes it funny? It still has something to do with the episode.
Yeah, NBC Universal. Take notes. Take notes on this podcast to become better.
Right, yes. Universal, you better be watching our podcast. Random equals funny feels like an issue with a decent amount of modern cartoons. I agree with that. Nope. It seems like that's all the humor on children's TV nowadays. It's just random equals funny.
Exactly.
Have you ever tried to watch a Disney Channel sitcom? That's literally all their jokes are.
True, and it's very cheesy.
Yeah. Oh, hi, Link. Hi, Link is here now. Hello, Mr. Linkus.
Welcome to the podcast.
What's up?
We are discussing how to make a good VeggieTales episode. What is your opinion?
Don't make it 25 minutes, and don't put the show name with the, and then end it with show. Then it'll be really good. Make it like
true.
45 minutes, too.
That's true, yes. The longer the episodes are, it seems like the longer episodes are usually the better ones. That being said, the movies aren't that good, but...
Well, they're okay.
Yeah,
I think Pirates is a little bit better.
They're okay, yeah. I would say they're both 5 out of 10s. I can never decide which one's better.
I think the only reason why Pirates is better is because it didn't put them in bankrupt. That's my opinion.
Probably.
True, but actually, Jonah did a lot better than Pirates.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it was mainly the lawsuit that hurt.
I mean, Phil really wanted to push out that movie, and we got that.
Oh yeah, yesterday, Larissa and I went to Walmart and we were trying to find a Veggietales DVD and we never did.
Yep, nope.
Sadly.
Yeah, they don't sell Veggietales DVDs anymore. They barely have any DVDs anymore.
I saw one like 2 weeks ago when I went there.
Yeah, well, it depends. Sometimes it depends on how quickly they sell, I guess. But if you look at it, Walmart really doesn't sell any DVDs anymore. Because everybody has went to streaming.
Walmart, get your game up.
Well, it's because everybody wants to streaming in the DVD industry is soon to fail. Anyways, I don't want to get that crushed reality. Let's talk about how to make a good VeggieTales episode.
Yeah. So.
Okay, my opinion. Okay, this is gonna be a lot more serious. Don't worry, guys. Of course, I have to bring my expertise with the molecule on. I can't spell or talk. Anyways. Number 1 has to be, and this is, if you'll notice, this is the exact same thing I do to, I don't know, how I run, when I review them. But anyways, first off, you gotta do the story. Now, what makes a good story? I mean, this is very simple. I think a good story is subjective. Like, I feel like a lot of people will say one story is good and another could say that one's bad. So that's kind of like... It's pretty... It is pretty subjective.
It needs to have an interesting plot. It needs to have a setting. It needs to have, like, at least this basic storyline.
Right.
It needs to have a background. And it needs to have a solution or lesson in the end.
Yeah, well, we'll get to that later, but... but like, for example, Link's problem, one of his favorite episodes of all time is Minnesota Cuke and Noah's Umbrella. I wouldn't say I hate it, but I mean, it doesn't engage me as much, because that's the thing. Stories, they're subjective. You know, some are going to get some out of others, so I can't really say your story's bad, okay? So, if you like a certain story, all to you, okay? But basically what I'm saying is makes more stuff that's interesting to me and most other fans in the community.
True.
Next up,
Exactly.
the humor. Oh wait, we already discussed this. But basically, yeah. Actually, and look, I'm okay. I love random humor, but it has to have context. It can't just be something random like Link randomly saying poop in my DMs. This has happened before, and I have definitely laughed like I told him I did. You need to have context, okay?
True.
Number 3, I mean, I would say characters, but I mean, you know, I think the Veggietales characters are still loved. You could really put them in anything, and like, it really wouldn't be that bad. Like, even
I agree with the humor, though. It has to have like some sort of substance. I mean, I only
That's
laugh
true.
at random humor if it's like something totally outrageous or obnoxious. That's kind of it.
That's true, yeah. Yeah, like, if they try, like, the most craziest thing... I also love, I kind of also have a soft spot for, stupid humor. Like, I can't think of a good example. But if, like, there's, like, a really good, like, stupid joke, like, someone... Like, a stupid person makes a dumb observation. See, I have a soft spot for that. I think that's pretty funny. But anyways... is there anything else I can think of? Other than the 2 main ones, which we'll get to in a second. The lesson, of course they gotta have good songs, but I'll admit, most Veggietales songs are good. Even from bad episodes. Even bad episodes.
Even from bad episodes.
Yeah, even some bad episodes have some good songs. Like, Pistachio has some good ones. True, there are a few bad... Thank you, Nope, exactly. Yeah, there are very few bad Veggietales songs. Let me think. But yeah, that's about it. Which will lead us into the silly song, of course, because, come on, like, what is the number one thing people associate with Veggietales? The silly songs.
Silly song.
And this is really hard, okay? Because, like, if you think Veggietales songs are hard to mess up, a silly song is even harder to mess up. But somehow they've done it with a certain song that we will not mention. But for the most part, I would say 90% of silly songs are, if anything, just average at worst.
I agree.
I think there's only one terrible silly song. But other than that, they're just, at worst, they're just meh.
I agree. Link, do you agree?
What?
Do you agree that most silly songs are good?
I guess.
So, as we can see here, Laris has a severe case of the giggles today. And every single joke makes him laugh for some reason.
I don't know why. Typically, when I'm in the mood, I laugh a lot.
Right.
Yeah. Like, I was kind of that way too yesterday.
Right. And then him laughing makes me laugh, and then it just creates a problem. Anyways, most importantly, a good lesson, okay? Even if you have to redo a lesson, okay? See, a lot of people think that like I just rage whenever a lesson gets reused, and I do sometimes. But for the most part, I feel like you can do a lesson good if you can tell it better than you've already told it. I think there's only like one really good example of this, and that would be the lesson of forgiveness, which we've just talked about in Veggieland, with today's episode being Saturday Night Fever. But you have God wants me to forgive them versus the Wizard of Oz. So, in God wants me to forgive them, it's kind of the more basic, we should forgive others because God wants us to. Like, it doesn't really go that deep, and it makes us feel good. And it's not bad, but just like the episode, it's not bad, but like it could have been better. But when we go into the Wizard of Oz, we get, the story of the prodigal son, and just that message of forgiveness, a really beautiful story of forgiveness. And but it kind of tells it at two different angles, and then you get the little drummer boy, which is basically just at the very end. They were just like, and you should forgive people because that's what the character did for no reason.
Forgiveness is great.
Yeah, I have a lot to say about that episode when we get there. Hopefully, not anytime soon.
Forgiveness is a great lesson.
In fact,
and that character needs to learn that.
True. In fact,
badly.
Any episode from 2011, I have a lot to say about. Just give me one. Larry, you don't know which episodes came out in 2011. Just admit it.
Wait. Did Beauty and the Beast? No.
No.
That was 2014, right?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, I'm not too sure.
Forgiveness, in my opinion, can be considered a overdone lesson in Veggietales. Yes, I agree with that, but it's also a perfect example of overusing lessons because I feel like each time they do kind of do it a little bit differently.
I don't think it's terrible to overuse a lesson.
See, okay, here's my thing, okay? It's okay to overdo a lesson, but like you can't just tell the exact same lesson over and over again.
Oh no, you gotta change it up.
Yeah, because like to me that just feels like you're putting the story before the lesson. That's definitely what Phil did not want to do at all.
No.
Except in God Wants Me to Forgive Them, where he literally just said he based the episode off of a puppet sketch he found last minute. But yeah.
Phil has a very imaginative mind.
True. But anyways, but yeah, for what it is, yeah. But yeah, so anyways, that was a long tangent. But yeah, so nope, you have not said anything. What is your ideal Veggietales episode? I want to hear that. And until we get to there, let's see. Do we have any comments on our tier list video? Let's see. That people wanted to know. Yeah, I'll respond. Okay, let's see what we have. Dang it, didn't know Veggieland was live. I'll still watch it though. Oh, thank you, Phil the Peach. Everybody go subscribe to Phil the Peach. He's amazing.
True.
Anyways, so Laris went on this long comment about basically what I just said at the beginning of this episode. Then I responded with, this is not episode 17 of the podcast. Never listen to Laris. So Laris, what did you think of the tier list? Did you at least like go to the end just to look at it?
I went to the end. I agreed for the most part.
Yeah. Your tier list was actually a big deciding factor because there were times like we couldn't agree on something. I was like, well, let's see where Laris put it, and then you put it. And usually the tier list I agree with, so I like that.
That's great. These are my tier list.
Yeah.
Was mine horrible or was it acceptable?
It was acceptable.
Oh. That doesn't sound confident.
Junior Boy did not like you put League of Incredible Vegetables in bad. But like, I 100% agree. I don't like it either.
Being super boring.
Yeah, I don't like it either. You know.
I mean, it just felt like it took forever.
Right. Yeah. The only real thing I can really just be like, yeah, you're so off is Lord of the Beans and tolerable or decent tier, but like as I've always said, it's a story is going to be subjective for different people.
That was my thing. I mean, I knew, it's a big episode in the community, but
Great. I love the one VeggieLand member that said in the in their intro that Lord of the Beans was their favorite Veggietales movie. To be fair, it would have been a better movie than either of the other movies combined.
Probably.
But I don't think New Line Cinemas would have liked that, considering the fact they didn't like the episode. But yeah, that's about it. We're kind of waiting for Freedom Nope's response right now. Now,
No,
I guess when you look at some...
LP,
What's
I
that?
have a question.
Go ahead.
Do you ever laugh sometimes when writing your own stories?
Yes. It's especially when rereading them. Yeah, there are
That
definitely...
happens with me too.
Yeah, there's definitely some funny moments. And I think it's funny because I feel like some of the jokes are like some of the unfunniest jokes, but like to me they're hilarious. That's how a lot of my humor is. The less I think something is funny, the funnier it is to other people.
I don't know. I had a pretty good time writing yesterday.
Yeah. Yeah, writing's fun. My favorite thing I think I've ever written was in Mixed Match when I wrote the character of Chad.
Chad.
Yeah, I laughed at like every single line I wrote of his. Anyways.
Wait, I don't remember that one. I'm gonna have to go reread it.
Yeah. Alright, so here's from Nope. I think a good episode should have a good story that is executed as well as some episodes have good concepts but poor execution. Okay, good lessons. And if a lesson is reused, it should be used in a different way. The song should be really good and fit the feel of the episode, but not have too many songs. Beauty and the Beat, of course, is what he's referencing. The silly song should be one of the best parts of the episode. The episode should be around 45 minutes in length, and the characters need to be likable and be able to learn the lesson in the episode. If an episode is more than one segment, both segments should be keep the lesson, and be equal quality. Yes, I agree to that.
Bravo.
But yeah,
That was worth the wait.
Yes. Anyways, that's about all we need to talk about the main topic. So today, we're gonna be doing our episode of the month. We haven't done one of these in a month. All right, but here's Lyle the Kindly Viking. But before we do this, I gotta know, Laris, did you actually watch the episode? You had a month to watch it. Did you actually watch it?
Rename the episode.
Lyle the Kindly Viking. Don't say I watched it 2 years ago. See that? I'm asking, did you watch it ever since I said the next week's episode will be... I'm about to expose Laris on live podcast. And no, I'm not editing this part out.
Recently.
Laris is not okay, because even I did, and you know how bad I am.
Alright. Maybe Link remembers the episode well.
What? What are you talking about?
We're episode of, like... This episode is Lyle the Kindly Viking.
Oh,
Do you remember that episode?
I haven't watched it in maybe a year.
Right.
I'm trying to think. Yeah.
Yeah.
Um,
Also, please tell me in the comments you like this little slide I made here. This took me 5 minutes. Well,
I know
actually,
the ending had Pommy in it, right?
more like 3. No, that was God Wants Me to Forgive Them.
Oh, okay. Then I have no idea.
Okay.
No, I knew it because I have it on DVD but
Right, yeah.
don't.
Yeah, let's see. Where did Larry's put on his tier list? I don't think he put it in didn't watch. Oh, you put it in decent or intolerable. Oh, I'm sorry, or tolerable.
Okay, yeah, I did watch it.
Yeah. Okay, so yeah. So, this is one
Yeah,
of the
it wasn't
community's
bad.
favorite episodes. So, if you ask,
Oh,
in fact, according to an
No, I
interview,
put it in decent.
yeah, that's what I meant, tolerable. But anyways, I'm sorry. In fact, in an article I read that I don't think anyone else ever read, that was an interview with Phil Vischer. He even said this was his personal favorite episode. So, you got a lot of explaining to do, Mister.
Alright, here's the problem.
What's that? I just remember the problem with it ever since I put it in decent tier.
What? Here's the problem. I can't remember that well why I put it in there.
Okay. Larry, this was like 30 weeks ago.
Songs, probably.
Okay, so this is considered Veggietales' musical episode, and this is probably the problem because Laris has the biggest hatred for musicals I've ever seen in a person.
Yes, I do not like musicals. You know, that's exactly the reason why musicals bother me. Now I remember.
But yeah, so yeah, this
Good
is
story, good lesson, but the musicals, oof.
okay. So we'll go into this one. Lyle is one of my favorite episodes, and my non-silly song compilation episode. Okay, so that's what Nope says. So let's talk about the episode. First off, the story. The story here is about Junior plays Lyle, and he goes with a band of Vikings that steal. But what happens is, when they steal, he takes his loot and then gives it back to who they stole it from.
Good.
And there's also, which is pretty good. I think it's enjoyable, but my favorite part of the episode is Omelet, which is the story of Hamlet, but it's more like, I don't even know how to explain it. It's like, imagine Veggietales doing Hamlet. It's really fun. I think it's great, and plus, Mr. Lunt plays a female character. So how can you get mad? Mad at something like that. But yeah, I've always loved Omelet. I think Lyle's pretty good too, but I feel like its main thing is the songs, which we'll get to later. But as a story, yeah, it's pretty good. Nothing like too extraordinary. Next up, we have.
Also, LP wasn't a fan. That thought it wasn't his favorite episode.
We'll get to there. I just said the story wasn't pretty good. I mean, it was just pretty good. We have other topics we need to talk about.
Okay.
So next up, we need to talk about the humor. This episode is really funny. So I got a question. Actually, I got a question for Note because I know Laris or Link won't know what I'm talking about. But is it bad that I didn't get the 2B joke till like 3 or 4 years ago? I remember like Phil even saying on the commentary, I'm like, what's he talking about? The 2B joke, and then I was like, oh, and then one day it just hit me. No, yeah. I was just curious, but yeah, this episode just has so many funny gags throughout the episode that I just love, like how Larry tries to sing every line. That's great. I love the humor of the Look Olaf, that song. I love Larry's lines there. Larry has a lot of good lines in this episode. I love the whole twist of Larry's high silk hat, which we'll get to later, but that little twist at the end I really like. But yeah, there's just so many good jokes. If I had to have a favorite joke, the ping pong balls. I always like that one.
Bing bong.
Yeah. the eggs, those little like round things that come out of chickens. Oh, we thought those were ping pong balls. See, now that's a good example of humor that's random but not out of context.
True.
But yeah.
People say too much out of context humor nowadays.
True. What if Veggietales?
Very disappointing.
What if Bob literally just said "da baby" out of nowhere, and that was their new?
That would have been kind of funny.
Kind of.
I mean, because, well, it would depend. If it's like an actual episode or in an edit.
No. We're talking like an actual episode. Like someone at Universal thought it'd be funny for Bob to say "da baby."
It would be funny because that would be so, like, why would you write that?
It's so bad it's funny.
Exactly.
But yeah, but anyways, what we got? See, after humor, we have the songs. Since this is a musical, I guess we need to talk about the songs. They're all good. I like them all. I don't think there's really like one I hate. Like I said, at worst, I think Share a Friends is just. I mean, it's all right. But yeah. At best, they're really good. They're really good. My favorite. That's a tough one. I've always liked Dear Monks. I know it's kind of weird, but like, I think that one's really good. I think, of course, Terrors of the Sea. Then, yeah, What's Up with Lyle. Just so many great songs. But yeah. Which leads us into the silly song, which is Larry's High Silk Hat. I've always liked this one. I think it's like it tries to be different, but it still is very, very funny. And like I said earlier,
okay.
I love the little twist at the end. If you have not heard it, I won't spoil it, of course, but I think
it's not my favorite silly song, but it's good.
I mean it's not the best, but it's still I'd give
good.
it. I'd say it's up there.
Link.
I feel like.
What is your opinion on the silly song?
Larry's High Silk Hat.
Larry's High Silk Hat, I think it's called.
It's okay.
Yeah.
It's like average.
Yeah, I will say it's one of those songs you don't really like as a kid, but like the older you get, the funnier it is. Like kind of like Barbara Manatee.
Wow, that song's just great.
Yeah, Barbara Manatee is like.
I don't know why some people don't like it.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like when you're a kid.
Even as a kid, how would you not like it? Is it because it's dealing
just,
with
you don't really understand it, but then like when you get older, it's like, wow, Larry is literally simping over a manatee, over a stuffed manatee, and that's what makes it so funny. Especially when Bob just walks in like, dude, what are you watching? TV.
He couldn't even say the actual name of the show he was watching.
Yep. In my Larry's High Silk Hat isn't a bad silly song, but it's still iconic. I'd agree with that. I mean, I wouldn't say it is bad. Maybe I just like it more than everybody else. Okay, maybe I'm weird, but
We all.
But anyways, I really like it. I think it probably deserved to go higher in the top 10 in the countdown. But anyways, we shall move on to the lesson. Now, I got a few words to say about the lesson. The lesson in this episode is sharing. Possibly one of the worst lessons you could give a show. How more basic could you make than sharing? That being said, I have never seen an episode do it better than Veggietales. It doesn't just say sharing is caring, and we should share because we should. No, it actually does go into like, I'm sorry, I'm quoting this from another guy, Media Mementos. He did a video on Lyle The Kindly Viking. I'm kind of taking this from him, so go watch his stuff. But anyways, it kind of shows us that, it takes us from two different angles. We see how sharing can make us feel better, can make us feel good through Omelet, and then, we go into Lyle, and then we see that, when we share, that's the best way to make friends is through sharing. And when we share, we get our share of friends. And I've always liked that. I feel like that really does it better than most kids shows would give the lesson of sharing justice. So, can I call it a good lesson? No. Can I say it is the best? They did the best they could with the lowest common denominator? Yes. So that's basically it. Yeah, anything else?
About the episode?
Yeah, anything?
Not really.
Yeah, okay. Side notes, the Mr. Lunson address. That's good.
Mr. Lund.
I don't know. Art Bugatti comes back and Larry's high still cat. He doesn't have a line, but to be fair, I don't think Art Bugatti ever had a line outside of the one game, the Creativity City. That's about it. Anything anyone else wants to add? Wow, this episode's going by really, really short.
Well, actually.
Oh, go ahead.
I know. Anyways, wait, maybe, we should talk about.
Oh,
Link.
Nope left. Okay, what about Link?
I don't know.
Link.
I don't know. If you want
When's
to
the last
share,
time you? Yeah.
Our epic night last night.
Yes, please go ahead. This call has been going on for 42 minutes, and that doesn't count like the 5 minutes it took us to get set up. So this is probably going to be our shortest podcast episode yet, so please go ahead.
Okay. Alright, I'll share it then. So, last night, we saw, wait, what movie did we see again?
Uncharted.
Wasn't it called, like, Uncharted? Yeah. So, we saw the movie.
Was it good? It looked interesting.
It was good until the ending.
Okay.
I did not like the ending. But before that, I thought it was pretty good.
Yeah.
And, like, I like how the first thing I said when we walked in the movie theater was, the first thing I said was Minion. Because there was a Minion on the screen.
Wow.
Wow.
Are y'all gonna get opening tickets to the Minions movie coming out in June?
Oh, yes. Absolutely.
Great. Have fun. I will not be there.
Come up here then.
No, I will not go see the Minions movie or anything.
Okay. Okay, you know what, I'll be honest, I wasn't really crazy on the Minions movie, but I mean, Gru's gonna be in the next one, it should be better.
Yeah, that's true.
It should be better.
Once I hit like a certain age, I was just like, wow, the Minions are terrible.
True, it's good when you're a baby, but when you get older, you're like, huh?
I think that's just like a secret part of puberty not many people talk about is that you just start hating Minions.
Yeah, we saw the movie. We went to Five Guys, but then it turned to Six Guys. That was so bad.
Why is that so funny?
That was so bad. I liked it.
Why is it so funny?
I should have just told the worker, yo, this is my friend Guy. I just wanted to see what their reaction would be. I should have done that thing.
Honestly, when you tell people Link's name is Guy, which by the way we're not doxing him. He literally told us in the server like
Yeah.
many times. But
My name is
But,
Sergeant Nick, that doesn't even matter.
like, I also, when we went to Walmart, I thought about, like, asking the people there to, like, where the DVDs were. Veggietales DVDs.
yeah. Oh yeah,
Their reaction.
Yeah, hold on. Yeah, that's actually a good thing I want to talk about Walmart. Walmart, why is your DVD section always so inconsistent? Well, actually no, the DVDs are usually to the back, but it's everything else. It's like it's like some stores you go to, you know the food's on the left, sometimes it's on the right. The Walmart near me.
It was very weird.
Yeah, the Walmart near
Everything was
me
arranged.
has their groceries on the right, but then they have candy all the way to the left. So that always confuses me. Yeah, so anyways, I'll say Walmart, get more consistent. Anyways, go ahead.
True. But yeah, we went to Walmart. We bought what did you get out of the machine thing? We got like these
Oh, we got like
eraser
a eraser
thing.
We're meant to be as a part of friendship.
Oh. Hold on, wait. I just made a mistake.
Huh?
Hold on. I'll explain in a second. I just went on my phone, so they couldn't hear you.
Oh, alright.
Whoops.
So basically, we got these eraser ball things to like, as a part, and for the both of us to keep as like a part of the friendship.
Right.
That was kind of it.
That sounds like a pretty epic night to me.
Very true. Way better than going to junior prom.
Is that what happened last night at your school?
Yes.
Lame.
Yeah.
We hung out because we hated the prom.
I mean,
Also, we wouldn't have anyone to sit with too.
Right.
I'll go
There's all
next
people in
year,
our school
'cause
are awful people.
that'll be senior year, and that's the last year. But this year, absolutely not.
Oh, Pete, you're really lucky that you don't go to public school because everyone in public school is just awful, desensitized pieces of garbage human beings. I'm so happy I didn't go because there'd just be negative influences all around me.
Right.
Very happy.
I agree.
So glad.
Cause like,
Hanging out with Laris is probably the best decision I've made.
True.
Honestly.
True. Laris is very epic.
yeah, I went on Insta this morning. It was all like I barely even follow any from a school, and it was a lot. There was still a lot of prom posts. It was so annoying. I was like, get this off my feed.
Yeah, have you noticed how Instagram
people.
they'll show you pictures of stuff people were tagged in now? Like if I tagged someone, all your followers will see the post. The post
Why?
I tagged you because I don't know.
I don't like that.
I don't like it either.
Alright, guys, I'm gonna hop off.
Okay, yeah.
All right.
We'll probably end this soon, anyways.
Alright, bye.
Bye. So yeah.
So yeah, pretty much. I mean, I'm glad I didn't go, but I'll go next year because that'll be senior year. That's like the final year. So, plus that's in June. So
Right.
yeah, it seemed boring from what I heard about it.
Yeah. Prom's boring. Dance with people, lame. I'd rather watch Uncharted and go to Six Guys.
True. 6 guys. Well, it's only 6 guys when you're with Link.
Oh, okay.
Without Link, it's 5 guys. But LP.
Yeah.
I wonder, since you're homeschooled, do you really go to many social events, like other than church events? Or
I
not really?
used to go to a PE co-op, but that happened in 2020, and that only lasted for like 3 weeks. I could pelt a kid in dodgeball. Let me tell you. I'm just kidding. I'm not good at dodgeball.
No?
I'm good at dodging them, but Yeah, no, I wouldn't. I don't throw
Oh, I'm
dodgeballs.
terrible at it. I haven't played in a while, but in middle school we played it a lot. Was not really good at it. But I mean,
All right, so should we just move on?
I think we're good.
All right. This ended a little bit early, so want to try to see if we can record a video for mathology.
True.
Yeah, what? Because we need to make a video. Because I didn't really like how our first video turned out.
True. And what happened? Wait, what was the first video?
That it was basically just y'all going like, "Hi, I'm Laris." That's it. And also it's inaccurate now because I promoted Life with Laris.
Oh yeah.
All right. Anyways, we are finishing this one. Thank you all for watching. Please leave us questions in the comments so we'll actually have something to talk about next
LP,
week.
remember to upload it.
Yes. Ooh, question of the day. Will Discord ever die?
Yes.
Very good question. Question, friends from Movie Central. Duh.
I'm giving it a couple of years.
Probably. I don't know.
Because they are bankrupt almost.
Yeah.
Which is why they've been pushing the Nitro narrative so much.
Well, I think everything will die.
Time's coming.
I think everything will die at some point, but
Well, yes, it's a part of life.
yeah. But I mean, like technology-wise. But anyways, I don't want y'all guys looking at this screen for too long, so we will go ahead and sign off. Predicting around mid to late 2020s decades. Yeah, I would say that. By the time me and Laris are gone,
so.
Discord will die. Discord stocks will die and when the Veggieland dies. Anyways, bye-bye.
Bye.